It felt like a bolt of lightning searing through my skin and leaving a trail of agonizing fire in its wake. The pain was instant, electric, and utterly consuming. My vision blurred, my breath hitched, and a primal scream escaped my lips. I had just become intimately acquainted with the wrath of the insect world's most notorious stinger, the cow killer. Now I've had my fair share of run-ins with creatures possessing potent stings. From bullet ants to tarantula hawks, I've faced down some of nature's fiercest defenders. But nothing, and I mean nothing, could have prepared me for the sheer, unadulterated agony inflicted by this unassuming little insect. It was a stark reminder that even in the smallest of packages, nature packs a punch that demands respect. And trust me, the cow killer demands respect. The cow killer, also known by its less intimidating name, the eastern velvet ant, is a fascinating creature shrouded in myth and misconception. Despite its name, it's not actually an ant at all, but rather a species of wingless wasp. The females, like the one I encountered, are armed with what can only be described as an instrument of torture, a long, wickedly sharp stinger. Legends abound about the cow killer's sting, claiming it's potent enough to, well, kill a cow. While that's a bit of an exaggeration, the pain it inflicts is nothing short of legendary. In fact, it's ranked among the most painful insect stings on the planet, second only to the fearsome bullet ant. But what makes this little creature's sting so incredibly painful? The answer, as with many things in nature, lies in its venom. My encounter with the cow killer was, to put it mildly, unexpected. I had set out that day with no particular destination in mind, just a desire to immerse myself in the beauty of the natural world. I was exploring a sun-drenched meadow, my senses attuned to the sights and sounds of the natural world. The gentle rustling of leaves, the distant call of a bird, and the soft whisper of the wind created a symphony of nature. The air buzzed with the drone of insects, and the scent of wildflowers hung heavy in the air. Each step I took seemed to uncover a new wonder, a hidden gem in this vast expanse of green. It was a scene of idyllic tranquility, a far cry from the searing pain that awaited me. The meadow seemed like a sanctuary, a place where time stood still and worries melted away. As I walked, my gaze fell upon a flash of vibrant red and black darting across the path. It was a stark contrast to the greens and browns of the meadow, immediately drawing my attention. Intrigued, I cautiously approached, my curiosity piqued. What kind of creature could possess such vivid colors? I had to find out. I had never seen an insect quite like it before. Its appearance was both fascinating and slightly intimidating. Its velvety black body, adorned with striking red bands, seemed to shimmer in the sunlight. It moved with a purpose, as if it knew exactly where it was going. It was a beautiful creature, almost mesmerizing in its alien beauty. I couldn't help but be drawn to it, despite a growing sense of caution. Little did I know that this beauty harbored a secret weapon, one that was about to deliver a lesson in pain I wouldn't soon forget. The cow killer, as I would later learn, was aptly named. The secret to the cow killer's excruciating sting lies in the complex cocktail of chemicals that make up its venom. This venom, a potent mix of neurotoxins and enzymes, is designed to inflict maximum pain and incapacitate its prey, which typically consists of ground-nesting bees and wasps. When the cow killer stings, its venom targets nerve cells, disrupting the transmission of pain signals to the brain. This results in a wave of intense, burning pain that radiates outward from the sting site. The venom also triggers inflammation, causing redness, swelling, and tenderness in the affected area. But the pain is just the beginning. The cow killer's venom also contains enzymes that break down cell membranes, leading to tissue damage and further amplifying the pain. It's a truly ingenious, albeit incredibly painful, evolutionary strategy. Section 5, My Body's Battleground. In the immediate aftermath of the sting, my body became a battleground. The venom from the cow killer was like a fiery invader, setting off alarms throughout my nervous system. The pain was all-consuming, a searing, throbbing agony that seemed to emanate from the very core of my being. It was as if my hand had been set ablaze, each pulse of pain radiating outward. My hand, where the cow killer had sunk its formidable stinger, throbbed with an intensity I had never experienced before. The swelling was immediate, and the redness spread like wildfire. Adrenaline surged through my veins, sending my heart racing and my breath coming in short, shallow gasps. My body was in full fight-or-flight mode, trying to cope with the sudden onslaught. My vision narrowed, focusing solely on the source of my agony. It was as if the world around me had faded, leaving only the intense, unrelenting pain. The pain was so intense, so overwhelming that it felt like time itself had slowed to a crawl. Each second stretched into an eternity, the agony unyielding. As the initial shock began to subside, a wave of nausea washed over me. My stomach churned, and I felt a deep, unsettling queasiness. My skin, clammy and cold to the touch, erupted in goosebumps. It was as if my body was trying to expel the venom through every pore. It was my body's way of dealing with the trauma. A visceral reaction to the potent cocktail of toxins coursing through my veins. The experience was harrowing, a stark reminder of nature's raw power and the delicate balance of our own biology. Section 6. A World of Hurt, Cow Killer vs. Bullet Ant. Now, I've often been asked to compare the pain of the cow killer sting to other painful insect encounters, particularly the infamous bullet ant. These two insects are notorious for their excruciating stings, and many people are curious about which one is worse. While both stings are excruciating in their own right, there are some key differences that set them apart. Understanding these differences can help us appreciate the unique ways in which these insects defend themselves. The bullet ant sting, true to its name, delivers a sharp shooting pain that feels like being pierced by a searing hot bullet. This pain is often described as one of the most intense, immediate pains known to humans. The pain is immediate, intense, and relatively short-lived, typically lasting for a few hours. During this time, the victim may experience waves of pain that can be debilitating. The cow killer sting, on the other hand, is more of a slow burn. Unlike the bullet ant, the pain from a cow killer sting builds gradually. The pain builds gradually, reaching a crescendo of agonizing intensity that can last for several hours. This slow buildup can make the pain feel even more torturous as it lingers and intensifies. It's a deep, throbbing pain that seems to penetrate every fiber of your being. The sensation can be described as a relentless, pulsating ache that refuses to subside. If the bullet ant sting is a gunshot, the cow killer sting is a slow, agonizing burn. Both are uniquely painful experiences that highlight the incredible diversity of nature's defenses. Section 7. A Tiny Titan of Pain. My encounter with the cow killer, while incredibly painful, was a powerful reminder of the incredible diversity and resilience of the natural world. Here was a creature barely an inch long, capable of inflicting such excruciating pain with a single sting. It was a testament to the power of evolution, a reminder that even the smallest of creatures can possess extraordinary defenses. The cow killer, despite its fearsome reputation, is not an aggressive creature. It stings only in self-defense, preferring to avoid confrontation whenever possible. Its bright coloration serves as a warning to potential predators, a clear signal that this little insect is not to be trifled with. Section 8. Dare to explore, but beware. So, what did I learn from my painful encounter with the cow killer? Respect. Respect for the power of nature, respect for the incredible diversity of life on Earth, and respect for the often overlooked creatures that share our planet. As we venture out into the wild, let us do so with a sense of wonder and caution. Let us marvel at the beauty and complexity of the natural world, but let us also remember that even the smallest of creatures can possess extraordinary defenses. Dare to explore, but beware. The world is full of surprises, some more painful than others. What are your thoughts on the cow killer? Have you ever had a painful encounter with an insect? Share your stories in the comments below.